Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Web3 Revolution. My name is Rex. Before I begin, please remember that none of what we talk about is financial advice. So let's dive right into it. Today we have a very normal episode of another meme coin, actually. Fun enough, this one is called Testicle. Now, everyone says meme coins are dead, meme coins aren't working, but if you are a true meme coin genius, truly in the trenches, then you will see that that's just not true. This went from, let's just say, 500K market cap all the way to 25 million. So that is a 12.5x. And yes, it's not like you have to buy it on the first day. It's not like it ran up immediately. You had about 2 weeks. Now, the real issue is, how were we supposed to know that this was the one to succeed? I mean, you could have got it in here at these all-time highs, and why would it continue? And a lot of people can say a lot of different things. It's usually insider trading. It could be money laundering. There's many different reasons why. But let's look at the meme and try to understand why this one specifically worked out and what we can learn from this. So, I mean, this is kind of fun. Character head locked to logo design. I mean, draw balls. Okay. I mean, what does this do? That's it. And then you can, well, okay. So it has a couple fun little things. Real-time data. I mean, it looks very, very silly overall. About, yeah, okay, SACLAB, okay, scenario, loving life, to Jim. See what it comes up with. Obviously, this is definitely ChatGPT or Sora or maybe even Dolly too. It doesn't really matter. I mean, the point is that, yeah, okay, yeah, you see it's very simple, very silly, kind of fun. Okay, I mean, the point is, no one's going on Testicle for this. I mean, they're going because of the opportunity, because of the volume, and we're going to look into that in more detail. Maybe it got listed somewhere. I'm going to go on pump.fun, really try to understand. Again, this is very interesting because it has less than 2,000 followers, which is not that much when you really think about it. You know, you can make nuts out of memes, so maybe that has something to do with it. It's the idea that, you know, they were able to really take over the internet and bring people to buy it. And I think that's really the true factor we need to look for, right? It is truly the community. So yeah, it only has Twitter. What is this? And then this is pump.fun. We'll see how big it is on pump.fun. Yeah, 29 days ago. I mean, it did quite well. It did nothing, and then it did a lot. We can really wonder what happened here, considering, you know, there's not that much going on overall. It's a normal pump.fun token, so it's not ruggable. The supply is probably fine. If we can look at it, we're gonna go on, you know, maybe Soul Scanner. Let's go on Soul Scanner. No, Soul Sniffer. Sorry. There you go. Check the fraud. Stick it in. Oh, interesting. Soul Sniffer's not working. So we do that. Soul Sniffer. Huh. Okay. Well, we can't do Soul Sniffer right now. Don't know why. I'm gonna try it one last shot. If it works here, but if not, we move on. So, wow, very interesting. I can't even click on this. I'm clicking, it's not working. Okay, so I cannot show Soul Sniffer. Such is life. I mean, how are we supposed to do this if you can't use it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is, as you can see, there are no other socials, really. I mean, we can kind of scour the internet a bit, but this is it. I mean, they did a testicle.site, they got that, and what we can assume, all things considered, about this testicle is that some decently large influencer, or KOL as they call it, probably picked this up and started showing it, and that made it valuable. That is what really brought the price, and it might have caught in steam on Twitter somewhere, and you know, maybe that's the case. Like this Fun Cry guy, like how big is he? He has 10,000 followers and he's talking about it, right? So I mean, it's just enough people are getting out of nowhere the time to talk about it. Yeah, boys in the chat are crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's these memes of these ball sacks everywhere. It makes people think like, oh, how can I benefit from this? And then they start buying the Testicle coin. And I think that is the true advantage of this coin. It's that it has a very high memeable element, and it's doing very well spreading itself out. People may not be following it, but they know about the coin, they're laughing about the coin, and they're buying the coin. And with big influencers like this POE guy as well, I mean, it's pretty big, 250,000 followers. Like when they show this, that's when it gets extremely interesting. And I think that is the true advantage of Testicle. It's that it's slowly and surely developing a true cult following that will buy and never sell. And when that happens, the price can basically only go up. So looking at the chart, what can we say about the chart? I mean, overall, it did nothing, and then it started being talked at. We had that nice little M, and now we see a W followed by an M. Therefore, let's be real, if we can get it around 10 million market cap, I think that's the best move, because right now I'm seeing weakness. Volume has decreased from there, as you can see. Volume decreased from that peak, so we're in a lower volume phase. Therefore, I mean, look, I'm not saying this can't go to 100 million market cap tomorrow. What I am saying is the risk is going to be significantly reduced if you can buy it in this 8 to 10 million market cap range. Therefore, my advice is you wait until it hits that range, and then you can start getting in slowly. Remember, these are meme coins. These are the most risky assets that exist in crypto. But when they work extremely well, like this, 15x. So, take the risk, but also know that it is a risk, and therefore you won't win on all of these. When you win, it'll cover all your losses in one shot. But let's be real, most of the times it does end up in a loss, especially if you are not an experienced trader that knows how to size in and out of positions with these. Anyways, this was Rex. I just presented to you Testicle coin. I hope to see you in the next video.